Let's go.
So the third rule of idgham, of nun sakin and tanween is idgham. Idgham means, yeah, mashallah, you know it well. So just read the text. Idgham means to mix or to put one thing into another. It is the mixing or entering of a sakin letter into a mutaharrik letter following it, so that they become a single mushaddad letter. Like you read na'iman wa. It was na'iman wa mulkan kabira. In fact, it was na'iman wa. And sometime.
Oh, so I shouldn't have done idgham there.
What?
I shouldn't have done idgham rule there. It's nahi.
No, you should. Yeah, you should. But now we are talking about that to mix or to put one thing into another. Like a first letter was sakin, and then you are mixing that. I mean, you are. It is the mixing or entering of sakin letter into a mutaharrik. Like, listen, there is noon sakin. So let's take an example. Mim masad. Yeah. This is min and then masad. Okay, min. In fact, this is min masad. Got it? But when we are going to apply the idgham rule, so it will be mim masad. Why? Because after if nun sakin or tanween are followed by any of the idgham letter, so you will have to merge. You will have to enter a sakin letter into a mutaharrik one. I mean, nun sakin will be entered into mim. It will be mim masad. Mim masad.
Mim masad.
Yes. So and how many letters are there? And how many in how many letters you have to do gunna? So idgham letters. Yes.
Idgham letters, yeah.
Idgham letters, there are 6 letters of idgham which are collected in the word yarmalun.
Yarmalun.
I mean, any letter of yarmalun is followed by tanween or nun sakin, so there will be merging. You have to merge. Clear?
Yeah, that's clear.
Okay, let's move ahead. And remember, yes, this is ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, nun. Ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, nun. Ya, ra, mim, 3, lam, waw, nun, 3, 6. Note, the nun sakin. Note, 1,000 rupee note. The nun sakin or the tanween and the idgham letter have to be in two different words. Otherwise, the reader is not supposed to do idgham. In this case, it will be izhar mutlaq, and this case can be found only in 4 words in Quran. I mean, you are supposed to do idgham everywhere, wherever you see any of the letter of yarmalun is followed by tanween or nun sakin. But these are 4 exceptions. Okay, this is clear. Or in this case, you are not supposed to do idgham. I mean, tanween or nun sakin. Suppose that if tanween or nun sakin is in the same word and the letter of yarmalun also, so there will not be idgham. Like, just take first one, sinwan, nun sakin and wow. Nun sakin is followed by wow. Should be idgham there, but there is no idgham. It is sinwan. Okay, qinwan. Same. Bunyan. Ya after nun sakin. Same. Ad-dunya. Dunya. We just use this word. Just use this word in Urdu, in Arabic, and I think sometime in English also. So ad-dunya. You know dunya? I mean this world.
Yeah, in this world.
Yeah, the alam we are living in. So this is called dunya. This is also same. Ya is followed by noon sakin. So these are 4 exceptions in Quran, in
In the
Mus'haf.
Quran.
Okay, let's move ahead now. Types of idgham. Idgham has 2 types. I mean, now we are going to just divide these 6 letters into 2 parts. In 2 types of idgham. First type, you have to do gunna. You have to merge. You have to enter a noon sakin into a mutaharrik letter, a tanween into a mutaharrik letter, and you have to do gunna. And the second type is that you have to mix, you have to merge, you have to enter the noon sakin or tanween into a mutaharrik letter, but you are not doing, you are not going to do gunna. Okay. So first, idgham with gunna. The letters for the idgham with gunna are ya, noon, mim, waw, or yanmu. The collection is yanmu, and the letters separately ya, noon, mim, waw. It was yarmalun. So 4 letters we selected: ya, noon, mim, waw, and 2 left, lam and ra left. We did not select lam or ra. Okay, just see what is the rule now to do gunna. If the noon sakin or the tanween is followed by any of these 4 letters, the reader should make idgham with gunna for 2 beats. Interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you just take that example where we stuck and where we stopped our recitation today. Na'iman wa mulkan kabira. There is waw followed by tanween. Na'iman wa. So we entered tanween into a mutaharrik letter which is waw. Na'iman wa mulkan. And that is idgham with gunna. Because we know the rule. If the noon sakin or the tanween is followed by any of these 4, and also waw is included. So na'iman wa mulkan kabira, set now. We got it. Why? We got the reason.
Yeah.
So the way of pronunciation, is skip the noon or tanween and pronounce gunna with the following letter for 2 beats. I mean, then you are not going to read tanween, you are not going to read noon sakin, but you have to make a gunna sound. You have to pronounce gunna for 2 beats. What does it mean? Like examples on noon sakin. Falan nazidakum. Perfect. So there is also noon. Already there is noon after noon sakin. So we have to read noon. But we are not reading the first one. We are reading the next one. Because noon we have merged. Falan nazidakum. We have, if we are going to spell that, so we have to spell lam fatha noon shadda lan. We are not reading this one. We are just reading lam fatha noon shadda lan noon fatha na falanna. So we have merged.
Yeah.
We have entered this noon into the mutaharrik one. So we are reading this noon. We are not reading this noon. We are reading instead of this noon gunna. We are pronouncing gunna instead of this noon. Falan nazidakum. Okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That is, skip the noon or tanween and pronounce gunna with the following letter for 2 beats. So now just see and feel the next one. فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ. If we would read noon, it would be فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ. But because there is ya after noon sakin, so we have merged, we have entered noon into ya, which is mutaharrik. It became فَمَنْ. So now we are pronouncing gunna, not reading noon. We are not reading noon now. We are pronouncing gunna instead of noon, and we are reading ya'mal. فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ. like you have to spell it in the way mim fatha ya shadda mai. Even shadda is not written there, but you because you already know the rule, so you have to spell like fa mai. In other scripts, like in Asian scripts, there is shadda. Fa man ya'mal. Yes, I can show you. So, and I think the mushaf you have in front of you, there is written. This is the part of the verse of Surah Al-Zalzala. إِذَا زُلْزِلَتِ الْأَرْضُ زِلْزَالَهَا. So فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. So there is written ya shadda on ya, and then mim after nun sakin, then waw after nun sakin. So got it? This is yanmu, ya, nun, mim, waw. All the four examples you have, alhamdulillah, on the screen. Easy?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, those were the examples of nun sakin, and now these are the examples of tanween. And all the four: waw, then mim, then ya, then nun.
No.
Wala. You are not reading tanween. If you read tanween, it would be bardan wala. Because in tanween, I think we discussed in a class before that tanween also has a nun sakin. You just realize that we say dal fathatain dan and dal fatha nun sukun dan, the same sound. So it makes sense that tanween also has a nun sakin in sound, not in reality. In reality, there is written fathatain. There is written dhammatain and kasratain. But if we talk about the sound, and if we talk about what we are not looking at, so there is nun sakin also. Dal fathatain dan. So I think this is enough, mashallah. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. So bardan wala jaza'am min. We know. We are not discussing this rule now. For now, because this is mad muttasil. I think you remember, alhamdulillah, also, because after alif mad there is hamza.
Hamza.
The same word. So this is called mad muttasil. Okay. Qulubun yawma'idin na'imatun. Okay, just finish. Let's finish this one. Idgham without gunna. Two letters are left, lam and ra. So the letters for the idgham without gunna are lam and ra. If the nun sakin or the tanween is followed by any of these two letters, there is no gunna while making the idgham. There is no gunna, but you have to enter the tanween or nun sakin into a mutaharrik one. You have to merge, you have to mix, but you are not supposed to do gunna here. The way of pronunciation is skip the nun or tanween and pronounce lam or ra without gunna. Easy to understand, I think, because now you are going to read ar-rabbihim, and la-illam. So you are not reading nun. You are not reading nun, and you are not doing gunna also instead of nun. In this case, also ar-rabbihim, and let's take the examples on tanween. So this is dhikrul lil, not dhikrun lil, dhikrul lil alameen. La ra'ufur rahim, la ra'ufur rahim, not la ra'ufun rahim.
Rahim, yeah.
La ra'ufur rahim. Alhamdulillah. So this was the rule of idgham, and mostly used in mushaf and in Arabic language. Okay, so now just turn and just we move So our recitation, it was the ayah. Na'ima wa mulkan kabira. So wow belongs to yanmu letters. And in fact, it belongs to yarmalun letters. But the yanmu is especially selected for idgham with gunna. Clear everything now? Okay, this is the reason. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, let's move. وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَ ثَمَّ رَأَيْتَ نَعِيمًا وَمُلْكًا كَبِيرًا.
وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَ ثَمَّ رَأَيْتَ نَعِيمًا وَمُلْكًا كَبِيرًا.
Do ikhfa here. وَمُلْكًا كَبِيرًا. The next rule is ikhfa.
وَمُلْكًا كَبِيرًا.
Yeah, the next rule of non sakin and tanween is ikhfa. So inshallah, next time we are going to do. عَالِيَهُمْ. Yes.
عَالِيَهُمْ
No
ثِيَابٌ.
gunna there. No gunna there. عَالِيَهُمْ ثِيَابُ.
عَلِيَهُمْ ثِيَابُ سُنْدُسٍ خُضْرٌ وَإِسْتَبْرَقٌ